In light of the tragedy at Travis Scott's Astroworld, a Harry Styles fan has just filed a lawsuit after attending one of his concerts a couple years back. Let's get into it. Following the recent tragic events at Astroworld that ended up taking the lives of 10 fans and left hundreds others injured, the conversation around crowd safety at mass gatherings has been front and center, and some people are even revisiting past concert experiences. According to TMZ, a woman who attended Harry's Fine Line album release show at the Forum in Los Angeles back in December 2019 is now claiming that the crowd at the event was out of control, which is why she recently took legal action. And in the court documents, the woman, whose identity still remains unknown, alleges that during the show, a mass of concertgoers surged toward the stage, knocking her to the ground in the process. Once on the ground, she claims that overly zealous fans crushed her body, causing her serious injuries. However, the woman in question is not going after Harry, but rather the venue where the alleged incident took place, as well as the show's promoters and ticketing services, including Live Nation, StubHub, and Ticketmaster. Elsewhere in the lawsuit, the unnamed fan claims that those entities failed to provide sufficient seating, lighting, security, supervision, and crowd control for the 17,000 plus people in attendance that night. The woman also added that fans in the front row were left in harm's way during the crowd surges. In her legal complaint, she's asking for a monetary compensation of an undisclosed amount, stating that her alleged injuries are chronic and debilitating and have taken a toll on her quality of life. TMZ reached out to MSG Entertainment, which is the company that owned the Forum when the alleged incident transpired, and at the time of reporting, a spokeswoman went on to say that they just received the complaint and are looking into the matter. It's worth noting that during Harry's album launch concert, at one point he actually did stop the show after noticing a female fan was down on the ground a few rows from the center of the stage.
Are you okay in there? Can you get someone there? Down.
He then asked fans in the pit to take a very slow, very gentle step back in order to make room for medical personnel.
Can you put your hands up in that little section there where we need to go? Not that many of them, just right around the circle where we are. Okay. Is someone in there? Okay. They're coming. Would you like me to wait before we start? Okay, we know.
According to The Hollywood Reporter, that fan was taken out to an ambulance, and apparently she wasn't the only one that ended up needing medical assistance at the event, noting that several fans had fainted at the show. Well, we can only hope that those fans are doing fine nowadays and that the right authorities are looking closely into this matter to make going to concerts safer for everyone in the future. Now go ahead and click right over here to see why Selena Gomez might be a no-show at this year's Grammys. Then hop to the comments and let me know your thoughts on how Harry handled this situation. As always, I'm your host, Renee Ariel. You can follow me on socials at Renee Ariel, and I'll see you next time.